What's up everybody, Krista here again. Welcome to another episode of the Burb Files. On the last episode I got the chassis out from under the truck. So now I'm just going to get it back out the shed. Didn't get any work done on it yesterday, but this afternoon I just want to get it pushed out the shed, give the whole thing a water blast. Just going to see what we're working with, get all the older body mounts and stuff off and just start making a bit of a plan. So should be sweet. Get the water blaster set up. So just before I set up the water blaster, I'm just gonna, it's pretty much mostly just the fuel tank there and the motor intake, which I need to block off. Everything else I can pretty much just get water blasted. I'll just be real careful around the motor. Mostly just want to wash the frame off, just to see what condition the frame is all over. So it actually cleaned up not too bad. There's still a few spots that the water blaster's not cleaning off. It's not a very grunty water blaster, but it definitely helps. Got rid of all the loose dust and stones and everything, so let that dry off a bit. How's this for a water leak? Man, that hose is shit. It's like real soft. As soon as you drag it over stones, it just gets a hole in it. Got like 3,000 holes in it. We just keep taping it up.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Sweet, so it's dried up pretty well now. Doesn't look too bad. So I'll just get it pushed back into the shed now and get the back end jacked up. Maybe start weighing up that fuel tank. We'll see, get it pushed back in. Sweet, so it's all jacked up and pretty solid now on the wheel stands. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the drive shaft, the brakes and everything, and then just drop this front bolt and lower that down onto the wheels, just so then I can have all the weight off and everything. Get the rest of these bolts out and then just try and free the drive shaft. Free the drive shaft out first, not the drive shaft, the diff. Get the diff out of the way, and then that should give me plenty of room to get in and mess around and get the fuel tank out. Just because there's not a lot of room around the back there, I'll drop it out and slide it this way. Alright, so just about everything except those front bolts and just this last brake fitting here to undo, so get that off. Hopefully it comes easier. Just let it soak a bit for some WD-40 because it looks pretty rusty. So oh man, I'm glad that brake line came undone. I'll definitely have to give that a clean up though. I know those brake lines are looking rusty. So now I'm just going to chuck the jack under, hold take the weight of the diff, and drop these front bolts. And that's everything free except for these back bolts. So climb over, let the jack down, see how we look. So now hopefully there's not too much weight on those other bolts. I reckon I can make a NASCAR team. Woo! Bada bam. See if we can drag it out.
Don't start what you can't finish!
Man, feels like that diff weighs as much as the E30. Whew. Alrighty guys, so I'm happy with getting that out today. Getting it cleaned up and the diff out, so I'm going to call it a day so I can see if the weather's looking right tomorrow. I might come out and maybe strip some more of this apart, start cleaning this part. Like I just want to, even everything that's not like structurally rusty or whatever, just want to make everything look nice. So pull everything apart, start prepping everything for paint and primer, give a differ proper clean up. And I think one of that side there has actually got a leaky seal because there was a bit of diff oil coming out the end there. So axle seal, might have to just do I'll probably end up doing wheel bearings and everything in it while it's all out. Pretty good productive day for a late start. So just checking it out, and hopefully we'll make another video tomorrow. Cheers guys.